and welcome to episode 2 of Out of Wenger's Shadow on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got the first 2 games of the season for you. We're at home to Toulouse and away to Ligue. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to face Toulouse in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then, and it is Petric in goal. Back 4 is Koza, Palois, Castelletto and Amion. Midfield 4 is Simon, Mutusami, Sissoko and Coco. And up front it's Kadawiri and Mohamed. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well I had forgotten that I've delegated my team talks to my assistant manager, and unfortunately when you do that it doesn't show you what he said. But in terms of the reaction, we've got motivated, we've got aggressive, we've got composed. We've only got one negative reaction, and that's the aggressive Nicolas Palois. So we'll keep an eye on him, and everybody else should be fine. So let's get into the match and see if we can start the season with a win. So we're ready to get underway, and hopefully the first highlight will be relatively quick in coming. We're 10 minutes in, nothing's happened yet. So I'm going to demand more. We are the home side. We should be looking to force the issue. And we are coming up to the half hour and we're still waiting for the first highlight. So I think actually, rather than key highlights, I might increase it to extended. See if we can generate a highlight before half time. And unfortunately, we don't. And we get to half time with the score at 0-0. So let's get into the dressing room. And shooting's not been good enough, he said. And that really needs to improve. I agree with him. And let's go take Marcus Coco off and bring on Florent Mollet. And also I'm going to swap Amion for Malquit. And let's send the boys out there for the second half. And we're immediately into a highlight. Palois, so it is a Nantes highlight. Kadawiri to Koza. Kadawiri dispossessed, and the highlight comes to an end, so it didn't amount to anything. Let's demand more. We've got a free kick, Mollet with it, and that's deflected for a corner. And it's going to be Mollet to take it. So it should be a right-footed in-swinger. Hopefully to the near post. And the header goes wide and the highlight comes to an end. So still no breakthrough yet. And we're up to the hour mark. So I'm going to make another couple of changes. And I'm going to take Simon off on the left hand side and bring on Kader Bamba, and I'm also going to take Mustafa off and bring on Ganago. So let's restart the action and see if those changes can have a positive effect. Mutusami to Koza, who gives the ball away but then gets it back. Bamba is into the area. He's tricked his way past his man, finds Koza, who shoots. It's deflected and they can bring it clear. Sierro loses the ball and Sissoko is on the counter for Nantes. Bamba isn't able to get to the loose ball and the highlight comes to an end. So I'm going to demand more again. And now Koza's going to come off for Ryan Bertrand. Move to Sammy. In fact, I've run out of subs. And it is... Why is Koza stopped? Does he think that's offside? But Petric makes the save. And the highlight comes to an end. We're into the last 15 minutes. So I'm going to go to positive. And then after this highlight, if we don't score from it, I'll go attacking. And it's headed away. Move to Sami into the area. And Restes puts it over the top, the goalkeeper. So we'll have a corner. We'll go attacking. And let's see if Molle's corner can lead to anything. Ball into the area. And the keeper's got that, Restes. And it remains 0-0. Restes drops it down and then clears it. It's picked up by Castelletto. He finds Sissoko. Onto Molle. And it's out of play for a throw-in. Looks, in fact, the highlight doesn't continue, but we do immediately get another one. Malquit with the throw-in. Molle to Malquit. Cuts in field. Hits the shot. And Restes is more than equal to that. So we're going to need a demand more. And hopefully, in the 3 minutes of added time, we can get one more chance. And there is a highlight, but it is a Toulouse highlight. And that is full time. It is Nantes 0, Toulouse 0. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of the episode. And this time we're away to Lille. I've gone for a change of formation. We're giving the 4-3-3 formation a try. And the team for this one, Petric in goal. Back four of Koza, Palois, Castelletto and Amion. Augusto behind Mutusami and Kirivella in midfield. Bamba on the left, Simon on the right, Mohamed up front. And the match is coming up in just a moment. Okay, well, as you can see, regards the team talk given by my assistant, although we can't see what he said, most of them are composed. Nicolas Palois is aggressive, so we'll keep an eye on him. And in fact, everybody is composed apart from him. So let's get into the match and see if we can get our first win of the season. And we'll kick things off. And I'll just check that we're on extended. We are. So we should get a few more highlights this time. As Ismaili plays it into Yaziki. Bentaleb plays it forward for Zegrova, sorry. And the free kick doesn't result in a highlight, but they've got a corner. And it's played back. And it's come off the outside of the post. And the highlight comes to an end. So let's encourage the boys at this stage. 10 minutes in. Lille are definitely on top. And as it stands, we're going to be... we're on 2 points from 2 games. Ismaili's ball in. And it's headed away. Bamba gives chase. Gets there. But then gives the ball away to David, who's retreated into his own half. He's played it back to the goalkeeper, Chevalier, who plays it out to the left-hand side. It's kept in by Umtiti. Cavallero back to Ismaili. Bentaleb to Yoro. Andre comes forward with it for Lille. On the right-hand side, Andre infield. And we let the player get through. And Jonathan David gives Lille the lead. That's completely self-inflicted. Absolutely gutted. Demand more. And I think that might be because we've got Castelletto on a libero instruction. I'm going to put him in as a ball-playing defender on defend from here on in. And it's very tight for offside, but it wasn't. And that's going to drop us right down into 11th place in the league. We've got plenty of time to mount a comeback. Why am I not able to change the mentality? I should be able to now, hopefully. Positive. And it's half time. Lille 1, Nantes 0. So let's... so he said we haven't taken enough shots. That's the theme he went with last time. Let's get Mohamed off and bring on... Who can we bring on? They're all a downgrade on Mohamed, if I'm honest. But if we go for Ganago and change him to a advanced forward on attack, maybe we can get something. And in fact, I'm going to make a second change as well and take off Amion, bring on Malquit. And in fact, I'm going to make 3. I'm going to take the other yellow carded player off as well and bring on Sissoko. So triple change. Sissoko needs to move forward so Kirivella can cover him. And let's get out there for the second half and see if we can turn this ship around. Mutasami. Back to Castelletto. Into Sissoko. Plays it forward. Simon on the right hand side of the area. Plays it back to Malquit, who's given the ball away, and the highlight comes to an end. We've won the ball back, but then surrendered possession immediately. And Leon can come forward. Ismaili picks it up from Umtiti. Finds Cavallero. Back to Umtiti. Cavallero on the left-hand side. Plays it infield to Yaziki. Ismaili to Yaziki. Ball over the top. And David is in to double Lille's lead. And this one is being looked at for offside. I'm not sure. It's disallowed. It remains 1-0. So we've got away with 1. And I think I need to do another 2 changes. So Mutasami for Mole. And also let's do Moses Simon for Benny Traore. So that's all 5 changes made. And we've only played 49 minutes. I don't think we can afford to wait any longer. So I'm not going to. Kirivella clears. Ganago won't get there. And the highlight comes to an end. So let's demand more. I want at least a point out of this. 2 draws wouldn't be the worst start to a season. But a draw and a defeat would be pretty disastrous. Petric to Palwa. And what's he going to do? Plays it into Mole. It's out to Bamba on the left. And we've given it away. As Cabela. And we've won it back again. But it's a scrappy phase of play. Possession changes hands about 3 times in the space of a few seconds. Ganago's in. But can't get the shot away. We'll have a corner. 57 gone. And it will be an in-swinger. So a left-footed Koza in-swinging corner. Can somebody get a head on it? No, it's too low and headed away comfortably. Highlight comes to an end. And it is Castelletto inside his own half. Finds Traore. Sissoko back to Castelletto. Finds Malquit. Sissoko is out on the right wing at the moment and he's given possession away. It's gone back to their goalkeeper who launches it downfield. And Castelletto wins the header. Sissoko's flick on doesn't find a yellow shirt. And Lille can come forward again. Cavallero beats his man. Plays it to the right. And Zagrova is in on goal. And his shot is deflected for a corner by Koza. And we're under some severe pressure here now. So there will be a demand more coming the next time I get the chance to do it. As they play the corner deep, it's headed away, but Cavallero gets there and they keep the pressure on. Cavallero, dispossessed by Mole. Mole plays it forward but gives the ball away. Bentaleb into David. Zhegarova and Petric saves the shot. So we concede the corner again. And it is Zagrova with the in-swinging corner to the far post. Headed up rather than away. Cavallero. Played back to Umtiti. His cross. Headed away by Bamba, but only to a red shirt. Andre to Diakite, who gets to the byline, crosses it in. Keeper gets it partially clear. Ganago completes the job, but he's supposed to be the one who stays upfield, and the highlight comes to an end. So as it stands, we've not even had a shot on target yet. So demanding more. As Cabella comes forward for Lille again. Down the left-hand side, Cabella plays it back. Goodmanson to Cabella into the area. And the shot is over the top for a goal kick. So as it stands, into the last 15 minutes. Going to need a demand more as soon as we can. Cabella's free kick. Petric with the save. So they'll have a corner. And I really want to do a demand more. But I'm not allowed to yet. Zagrova with the left-footed in-swinging corner. Far post one again. Again headed up rather than away. Umtiti to David. David out to Zagrova who crosses. And we head it behind for... In fact, it's gone out for a throw-in. Didn't quite go for the corner. Highlight comes to an end. Demand more. Into the last few minutes. Cabella with another free kick. Into the area. Headed up again rather than away. Sissoko heads up to halfway. Cavallero though. To Goodmanson. Back to Umtiti. Agricultural ball forward. But finds Zagrova. And the shot's charged down. And then cleared. But Lille come again. Andre to Yoro. Highlight comes to an end. 5 added minutes. And it's another Lille free kick. Yoro to Diakite. Back to Yoro. Goes back to his keeper. And we're going to go attacking with 4 minutes left. Malquit to Traore, who's given the ball away. I've said that more than once today, I think. Chevalier. Umtiti to Goodmanson. It's played in to Andre. Rivera. Square ball to Yoro. Finds Diakite. And we've offered nothing in this game. We don't deserve anything out of it. Zagrova. I don't care what the XG story says. The highlights show we don't deserve anything. Zagrova should have scored and very nearly did. We've got 3 minutes left. And we're not even going to get a chance, I don't think. Although we've got a corner, Koza with it, and if this goes in, we'll have stolen a point. And it's headed away. Koza back to Mole. Mole shot, and we have nicked a point. Mole with the fantastic finish. Lille 1, Nantes 1. And we've got less than a minute to go. And we'll just take a look at the replay. It's a brilliant goal. Left-footed smash from Mole. Finds the net. And the highlight is continuing. So is it just the full-time highlight? Or is there a late sting in the tail? Rivera back to Yoro. Diakite plays it forward. And that is indeed full-time. Lille 1, Nantes 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the early league table then, and as you can see, we're 2 games gone. We're 11th in that table with 2 draws and therefore 2 points on the board. And the early league leaders are actually Reims, and they've got a perfect 2 wins out of 2. They're the only side to have managed that, and the only side who can do it, even though there are 2 teams yet to play their second match. Neither of them won their first. Nice rock bottom with a defeat from their opening game, and Marseille in the bottom half of the table, just below us, with 1 draw from their 1 match so far. So as I say, early leaders Reims. Let's have a look at the schedule and decide when we're going to come back. And I think it makes sense to get a big chunk of the season done, given that we've got no objectives with Nantes other than to secure a job at the big French club that we need to win the league with. So let's go all the way through to the end of... In fact, let's go through to the end of December, and I'll show you Lyon away, and I will also show you the home game against Clermont, and we'll also round up the January transfer window as well to just let you know how that's gone. And that'll all be on the next episode, and if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.